service, which I think as journalists have been complaining about all the time. It also looks at fraud detection, your SIM boxes and all that. So it's a system that is good for our country, a system that will ensure that all those maybe funds which we have been losing out are now accounted for, because we have a tool that can really monitor real time what is happening in the telecommunications sector. And for just explaining how it works, I think I will ask the Director Technical just to run through it. It's not complicated, it will not take a lot of time, so that you understand how it works. Thank you. Director Technical.
Yes,
Just summarize.
Okay. Thank you, DG, and our journalists. Basically, the system has got 4 components. It has got a data acquisition component, which is probe-based. We call this a passive system in the sense that it does not actively get into the pathway of the call. So what the system does is it uses probes to pick signaling data. I must underline signaling data, not your voice. Because the networks that we use every day have got 2 components or 2 segments. A signaling segment, or a signaling network if you want to put it that way, and then the one that carries your voice traffic and all that. So we just act on the signaling segment, where we pick information about call initiation, call termination, duration of calls, and all that. So the probes will pick all that signaling information and place it in a server that we deploy at each of the operator's premises. Once it does that, we then have what we call a virtual LAN configured, or which we engaged Liquid and Tier 1 to provide. So the VLAN, using the VLAN, we pick the data that has been acquired from the network and transmit it to the network center, network operating center, which is where we are today. And then in here we've got large servers out there, which then process the data. And once the data is processed into the right format, we can then, through our agents, pick various statistics about the traffic. For example, the volume between South Africa and Zimbabwe, the volume between South Africa and UK, the quality of service, and the traffic profiles and format. So that's the information that is processed out here. I think I saw in some article where there was a lot of, some sentiments about Potraz sniffing into people's conversations. Definitely no, the system does not have that capability. So, yeah, so in terms of the configuration of the system, that's basically it. These monitors will show us when there is an alarm. We can see the alarm as it happens. If it's a critical alarm, we then have to address it